today's video, guys, it is the aftermath of one of the most bananas events we've ever done, which was Drift Masters and our Drift Games car show in Mondello. The office is in a mess. Blaine is currently editing, and we've got tons of new merch, which is really exciting because we got our massive delivery just before the event, Modified Live, and well, a lot of it's gone already. I want to talk about these. We have snapbacks back in stock. We have them in grey and black. Some tasty stuff, right? This is what I'm stealing today because this video is going to be a little bit about doing stuff to our cars. And one of those cars is the S15, which is now on the floor.
That was yours now.
Look at that. That's very cool.
That's really cool, that one.
Very cool. So that's the S15 t-shirt. We have an S15 hoodie. We have a grey snapback. These are very cool. Check this out. Bam. Corvette.
You've gone professional, Dave.
I'm now a professional skater.
Do a trick.
I find that these ones are much easier than the regular skateboards to do tricks on because they have no wheels on them, so they're much more stable. If you're a skateboarder like me that doesn't want to fall off, this one's really good because it has no wheels. Looks very cool, isn't it?
I like the front design. That's what we've mixed up the front. Flip it around.
Oh, so
We've mixed up the front.
ah, so it's like this JDM logo, whichever you like.
Covered the crest logo in the middle.
This is this one. This is the JDM with the little purple fade in it. Really like that one. Very
Yeah, and nothing on the back, if I'm right in saying. Just clean and simple.
Clean, simple, and
Yeah.
Clean, simple, and a bit like Adam. Clean and simple.
well, look,
So you're clean.
I
and simple.
wasn't going to mention it, but there's a roaring issue in this office.
Yeah, and it's come up pretty easily now.
So,
Not clean and simple.
Hang on a second, wait.
Josh, what's happened to your face? I'm gonna back into the light. Back into the light there. What's happened to your face?
Nothing. What's happened?
You look very dark. Have you been out in the sun?
No.
But wasn't your skin that got dark?
Josh decided.
I was just, it must be the sun from being outside a lot recently.
Or when
Josh decided to dye his beard over the weekend, and then the beard looked so ridiculous. He decided he would just leave the mustache. What you've got now is this. He looks like he's been working in a mine.
Enemy precision airstrike, take cover!
You're supposed to be working!
Anyway, back to the merch. Adam.
one jazzy colour that we did get. We have fancy new colours in.
Got some
Bark.
bark.
Dark, not brown.
This is one of my favorites. So
yeah.
I like this, right? And then oh, look at that.
Let me get you here.
Sort of key.
That's very cool. Very, very cool. Hold that for a minute. This one. The car that was only in the country for 1 week before the t-shirt was made. This is our most popular car on the channel at the moment. The old, the S12. Look at that. In its own very cool old school JDM style t-shirt. So basically we have a ton of stuff and we've loads more than that. Stickers and accessories and everything. We're stocked.
All back in stock.
All back in stock. Snapbacks, skateboards, everything. So you're going to go onto Drift Games shop before all of it's gone. Grab something now. It really supports the channel. Thank you guys for everyone who bought something at Modified Live. It keeps us making these videos, buying silly parts. And speaking of silly parts, I bought more parts for more cars. But the cars are still here in Mondello, so we need to go down to the garages, get them, bring them back to the shed, see the cheeriest man in the world, Wayne Kern, and put them on the car.
Been far too many successful cruises with the cars at the moment.
Not a bother.
No, I've said it like 4 times now, so.
And you still put the camera back on your face.
That's just a Josh face was worse after sunlight.
You're not digging it?
No. Only people who would have mustaches like that would say, are you digging it? That's the problem. You've changed as a person.
You're trying to be Dave.
Mustaches change, I'm just saying.
You're trying to be Dave.
Are you in the market in Ireland for a used car? Well, we recommend coming to morefieldmotors.ie. They've got an amazing range of everything from SUVs to trucks to first-time buyers to practical cars to sports cars. even have a rally car. Well, technically this is not for sale, but well, everything's kind of for sale at Moorfield Motors. You'll probably still do you a good deal. But check out the amazing range they have here in their showroom. I'm sure there's something for everybody. We've even bought cars here in the past. It's an amazing place to come, and they'll sort out all your finance. And if they don't have what you want, they'll even source it for you. So check out moorfieldmotors.ie for all your used car needs. There's a lot going on here, and there's a lot going to be happening in the next 6 weeks with the car. Some will be staying, some will be going, some will be fixed, some will be upgraded. There's just too much to get into one episode, but today we're going to try. But at the moment, this is the big push. Josh's MX-5. Look at this, Josh. Going backwards again. Yay.
Like I say, I've seen this before. I've seen it in
We've
this.
seen this twice before. So this is the new sump, as you can see.
Bitted, ready to go.
Yeah. It's just sitting there at the minute. Car, when is it? We're going to go to try and you're going to try and compete at the Drift Aid charity event in Watergrass Hill at the end of the month, right? So that's what
Yeah,
you're
so
going
that's
to
going to be in this car. There's going to be passenger eyes. We're going to put a passenger seat in it, and yeah, it's just a fun, non-pressure bit of competition event for charity.
Good test for the car. Also, good test to see the public can, they'll get to react to your mustache now and see if it's out.
That will be the first outing for the mustache in public,
And the car.
and the car. So,
Which do you think is going to be more of a failure, the mustache or the car? I think the mustache probably.
which one's going to get more attention as well?
Yeah, so Corvette is here, as you guys can see, looking pretty dusty. It's been written on many
Got a new livery going on there. My favourite thing about this, so you can see Dave made an okay attempt to clean it. So clean. Just completely forgot about the end of it.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a whole shelf full of parts to go in this car. That's going to be out for British Drift Championship and Irish Drift Championship later in the year. But before all that, I'm heading away for the next little while to collect a very, very cool part, which is all about making noise. So I got to go and do that now. So I'm leaving you in the capable hands, Josh, to figure out what this is. So
This is adult Lego.
This is adult Lego. This is for the S15. It's from Flow Designs in Australia. I've been waiting quite a while for it. So boxes are here for this, which is a full splitter kit for the S15, and we've got a Fujitsu 4-to-1 manifold to match our Fujitsu exhaust that we got from Japan. So I'm gonna let Wayne and you open up the boxes. You love this. Opening boxes, fitting stuff on, and I'm gonna go get something that's gonna make something, one of the other cars very loud.
Right, let's go see Wayne and show him my new mustache.
Honestly, where are you going to be here?
Do you like it?
No, I definitely can't take it serious now.
It's my mustache. You don't like it?
No, I can't take it serious now.
It's not getting a great response, if I'm going to be honest. So at the moment this has absolutely zero exhaust on it. And zero battery, it would seem. So I don't know what those two cables are, but apparently it needs to be attached. Sounds horrible. Okay, so one of the next few episodes we will be getting this car finished. It's kind of been left to do sweet F4 at the moment. Right, gonna move the S15 onto the ramp, and then we're going to try and persuade Wayne to do it in our shed. He's a bit grumpy today. He's always a bit grumpy. Maybe more so grumpy today though. Okay, so this looks like the most complicated splitter in the world. And to be fair, it probably is, because you can kind of decide how aggressive you want it. As you can see, there's screw holes in there where other splitters get added on, and then there's like 3 layers of splitters, so you can go subtle or aggressive or God knows what. Pretty cool, but like I said before, like Lego sorting out, so I think I've figured this out before Wayne comes over, and then he'll be only delighted, then it goes straight onto the car. Okay, so good news, bad news. Good news, Wayne's here to help. Bad news is the manifold that Dave bought, which is shocking, as Dave always buys the right parts. He never actually buys the right parts, is too short. So that finishes there, and this one up here, well, there's no brake to actually join on, so there's actually a pipe missing from that, so that can't get put on the car today. But Wayne's putting the splitter on, so it was kind of complicated to put together, but with good reason, because it's quite a complicated splitter. So if my assistant will demonstrate.
You just rub it there and then it comes out like that.
Wow. There
Bet
you
Dave
go.
wants to set out as wide as he can.
That's pretty cool. So you can have it, if you just want to be subtle. There you go. So pretty snazzy splitter. Now Wayne wants one for his car, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Wayne's just pretty much going to do everything, if I'm going to be honest, because I'm useless at stuff. Isn't
It's
that
the
right, Wayne?
moustache, Josh, it's the moustache.
I just want to get the mustache mucky. This looks pretty sweet. I think this car needed a bit of a black underskirt sort of kit to it to actually finish it off. And I think this finishes it off nicely, but I'm not going to reveal it all now. This kit has rear spats and side skirts as well, and the same kind of idea with these. They go in and out. So you can decide how aggressive they are. So we're going to throw these on, or Wayne's mostly going to throw these on, and then we get the full picture of what this car looks like after off the ramp.
I'm back. This is
A pipe.
a pipe. Do you know who made this? Kellogg's. Because like Rice Krispies, this is all about the snap, crackle and pop. So this
Rice
is
Krispies.
a Litchfield downpipe for the Supra. Wayne has been ringing me all week. He's dying to get this in the car. He said he cannot wait. So I'm just excited that I could get it for him in time. And I see that
He's over there frowning at you, isn't he?
he's over there laughing because
Like he's pretending to just casually looking cool with Gary there, just.
Well, hold on, what's happened here now? I leave and Wayne gets a great haircut. Josh gets a worse mustache. What's happened? Like, there's no balance to us at all. Like, do you know what I mean?
And also, your car has an underlip.
That's exactly what it needed.
We had to make you wait outside because to get the full reaction, but like it may be an expensive kit, but like I think that's the best splitter kit I think I've seen.
Did you get to do the fancy bit with it?
Well, to be fair, the front we went full aggressive.
Full aggressive. Be really aggressive.
But then on the rears, you can put them in line, or you can even have them more aggressive than your wheels, and you can have these pointing out this way or in, or
I actually quite like
you can kind of just mess them around everywhere.
You can go like subtle or aggressive, but we needed some black on the car to break it up at the bottom. I thought it was just too much sparkly blue.
It makes a massive difference. Even Wayne said, Wayne was interested.
He won't say it on camera now, but it does look much better, doesn't it? It needed it.
A small bit, he says.
Looks like a jigsaw on the front of it there, look.
So that company is called Flow Designs. They didn't sponsor me this, but I just want to give them a shout out because that's solved a problem, because they do this kit for the aero bumper and the non-aero bumper, but the fact that you can make it very subtle and you can actually lose the winglets on the side.
Oh yeah, you can take off the side bit and you can just have the side, or...
You can actually take off this bit and just have that, which is...
Or you can have that and that. You can kind of mix and match.
endless possibilities. So if you wanted like really aggressive, which I kind of think this car needed a bit more aggression, I'm going to take it outside so I can get a proper look at it, but there's two things that I want to do to finish this car on the outside, which is I want to do a set of carbon Ganadors on it, because I think they'll just be nice. and then I want to do a carbon roof spoiler, and then she is done on the outside. I think it looks savage.
Done.
So this car now, I think it's getting there. I really like the look of it. I think it's like the wrap that the guys did in Precision Tinted Graphics was unreal. Everyone loves the colour. I love the colour, and it changes colour as night and day and stuff, so it's very unusual for an S15. Everything else works perfect on it, so I'm going to get outside, get a look at it.
Can we just hurry up so we can get the downpipe?
We all get the downpipe. Look at Wayne's enthusiasm.
Wayne's wound up.
Put it down, mate.
See, this is what we do. We put him on spot on the camera.
I see Dave has a new hoodie on. I got him one of them, Josh.
You know what? We'll bring you one of these hoodies if you do
You
that.
can't have this hoodie now because the S15 doesn't have the splitters on it. You've ruined this whole range now, so we got to redo it.
That's it. Dave will get. That's a. What size is that?
This is an XL.
XL. That's your size, Wayne.
I'll give you this. I'll tell you what. I'll take this hoodie off me. Give it to you if you put the downpipe on the Supra. Fair deal?
No.
So all the cars are outside, sorry for the wind noise, and probably a good time to talk you through what the plans are, what's happening, what's going on the next couple of weeks. So we'll start, well, everything's everywhere. So the 15, as I said before, we are going to put some engine mods on this, but just not right away. Just wanted to get it aesthetically looking good. A few bits, as I said, some mirrors, spoiler, a few bits of, I might probably push the old splitters in a little bit. They're a bit too mad, I think, on it.
Too mad?
Yeah, just a little bit too wide, so I might put them in. It's not, maybe a little bit more subtle than that. The E46 on the back of the trailer, as you can see. So we did send this car down to 888 Customs. Then we did a switch on the plan with that car. So Adam was saying that he doesn't know if he wants it to be a show car. He wants it to be a drift skid car. So the plan now is to paint that car the same color as the IS200. And Josh's 1.6 turbo, also the same color. Do graphics on all three and have like a cool little team for doing the bashes and all that stuff. So that's kind of the plan. All cars will still be road legal, but they will also be skid cars. So that's kind of the plan. So we can do road trips to other events in the UK or further afield, and then they're reliable, they're cheap to run, and that one is going to be getting a paint job from Perfect Solutions in Newbridge. So that's the plan with that. Same with the MX-5. We haven't shown the van into the videos yet, have we?
I mean, we're showing the van. We just haven't shown the van since it's been lowered.
Yeah. So we lowered the van. Now this is
Your favourite car right now?
Oh, I love this. So I'm driving all the time. So it's 40 mil lower on the front, it's 40 mil lower on the back, but they leave it kind of higher because obviously if you put load in the back, but so when we fill that to the brim, it's like deck. Other than that, we have a spoiler and some rear spats coming for it that are going to be matte black, and then she's done. The next video you'll see will be me drifting this in Mondello. So we're bringing it to Mondello for like a test. We're also going to bring the Supra, but we're going to bring this, see how it performs, see if there's anything we need to do to it, or is it just good out of the box. So we're going to dip for oil. We got some tires from the tire box coming, and we're going to go shred them tomorrow. Josh's MX-5 looking a bit sorry for itself, Josh.
It's like the makeover challenge. It's like this is the rough before the good.
This is going for paint next, that's the plan. We're not going to tell you the colour, but this is going to get prepped and a new roof and all that, and this is going to be, next week is going to be actually painted and looking spectacular. That's the plan.
Next week, as rough as it looks, this car is actually technically ready. So as soon as it's painted, it'd be on the road, it'd be my daily, and I'd just be having some summer lulls.
Yeah, well, see, well, it runs good, there's no rust, it's all that stuff's fixed, that's pretty good. The red PS13, we thought we were finished, it's not finished. So we had a conversation at Dubshed with Blackline Performance. My problem with this car is that it's absolutely perfect until you sit it beside the Spirit Ray car, and then it doesn't look as low. So we're going to put air suspension on that. The other reason we're putting air suspension on it is the roads are pretty bad around here, so it's actually difficult to keep the car in one piece. We're going to deck this to the absolute ground, but we're going to do a combination of airbags on our BC Racing coilover. So a little bit interesting there. We're going to keep the rigidity and the adjustability of the BCs, but we're going to add an airbag instead of the spring, which means that we will have the best of both worlds. Good performance, and it'll go up and down and sit on the floor. So that's the plan with that.
First wheel problems there. My really nice PS13 doesn't look as good as my really nice PS13.
I know how that sounds. I know how that. And if you're wondering where the Spirit Ray car is, it's currently at 888 Customs because car from Japan had a paint job on it that was okay. I want to get rid of some of the reaction in the paint that happened there. Skirts were badly blended at some point as well. We want to fix them. Basically just give it a once over to make it absolutely show ready for summer. And the boys there are the best in the business at doing that kind of stuff. So we're going to give it a once. It's over there at the moment now, again, stripped down. It's going to be absolutely spotless when it's finished. So this has a turbo problem. So it needs an S15 turbo put back on it. I think that's pretty much all the issues with it, but we want to put a link in it eventually just to control all that. Other than that, it's been running pretty good. We basically want to get it through. I took it to the VRT office, which is the Irish registration office, and there's a load of problems with it, mostly due to the fact that it's on the logbook as 4 seats, but there's only 2 and a roll bar. and that the dash is digital, which does not show the correct mileage. So there's loads of engineers' reports and stuff.
Doesn't show any mileage.
Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff there to figure out in that. Blaine's car, almost finished. So to be fair to Blaine, he had problems with the front suspension. The arms were all worn out, so he's actually got new Toyota arms for the front and the rear. So before we put on the airbags and all that stuff, he needed to make sure the car was mechanically okay. So he was waiting on a lot of parts because they're quite rare to get parts for. So to be fair to Blaine, he's been waiting on them, so that's kind of the thing. Which brings us to the next car, which
Just
is
get it on the ramp.
the Supra. We're going to make this as loud as humanly possible today and make it do big backfires and flames and all that good stuff.
So will they do flames with this?
It should do, yeah. Now it's not going to be tuned, so the plan is put it on it, we can still drive it with just no tune on it, with the standard tune, and then we're going to get on to Jordan from RK Tunes in the US, who's our friend from Drift Week, and he's going to plug in and put some crazy map on it. That's the plan, but for the moment it'll still sound pretty cool and go much faster with the downpipe in it, and the downpipe's from Litchfield, so it's good quality. So
It's like he didn't have enough warnings on the dash. Do you just want to add some more?
I feel like there's at least 3 warnings I haven't got yet. So I'm trying to unlock those today. So we're going to throw it in on the ramp. Wayne's going to throw the downpipe in. It'll be a spectacular difference.
So the car's not warmed up, so it's not going to be a fully accurate comparison, but just before we put the decat on. Go on. It's very aggressive as it is.
It's going to be ridiculous.
This is gonna be fun. Wayne! Go on.
Don't put it on there.
Don't put it there. It is loud as it is now.
Like I'm excited to see what, excited to hear what like down.
That you
I can't even talk.
Blaine has had an emotional breakdown.
Blaine just came down to spectate this now.
Blaine has been running around doing the vlogs for you guys, so round of applause, put a fake round of
Oh,
applause
don't do
there.
that.
It's in there now. Yay! And now he's very tired, but he just wanted to hear what the Supra would sound like with massive, massive flames.
He's hoping that'll wake him up a little bit.
It might make you
Better.
work.
So chop Wayne.
Wayne, hurry up.
The good thing with these engines is they look so simplistic, don't they? There's very little going on. It's just like an SR, isn't it, Wayne? Just there's nothing going on. It's all just a few.
The wiring, if you were to attack one of those wires, you know exactly what it is. Shut up now. Right, is this moment of truth?
This moment of truth, it probably won't sound a whole lot different. I'd imagine it'll just be quite reserved.
Well, the crowd's grown from Blaine now.
So what do we think? Very loud? Okay. Pretty much the same. What do you think?
Very same.
Very same.
I hope it's gonna blow the wall down.
Blow the wall down.
Right, so it's warmed up. Is this?
Ready?
Go.
That is outrageous. That's definitely louder.
That's nasty.
Like, just stand back here. You probably can't get the full effect of it.
It's very loud. It's very loud indeed. It's good though. It does sound serious, doesn't it?
That is outrageous.
Is that rated? Probably for scientific purposes, should take it up the road and see what it sounds like when it's going.
Only for scientific purposes.
I mean, for no other reason other just to make sure the exhaust is working. We should take it up the road. It seems to be working okay now, but let's put it under load. Downpipe on it, but now it's reading something funny in these views. Might need the map now, might need a tune, or else it's not going to work properly.
1 step forwards, 2 steps back.
Okay, so what's happened is we thought we could fit the decat, and by most of the advice we've got, we can fit the decat and it'd be fine, and it would just throw up an engine check light. However, it's putting it into limp mode, and this could be an issue.
Advanced check light.
Yeah. So this could be an issue with the fact that the car is a newer version of the Supra, and a lot of the later ones are a little bit more finicky. So what I think is going to happen now is we're going to have to get the OBD2 reader, we're gonna have to plug it in, and we're gonna have to tune the car, because if we don't tune the car, if we don't tune it, then it's just gonna stay in limp mode and not do anything. So it sounds amazing. It will make the car a lot more power. It should be able for 500 plus horsepower now, but this is foot to the floor.
My car's faster than this.
Yeah, I think the van is faster than this. So the idea now is that we're going to put it back in the garage. I'm going to order tonight the OBD2 reader, which we'll plug in, then go on TeamViewer, and then Jordan from RK Tunes will be able to plug into the car, cancel all the stuff that needs to be cancelled, and basically give the car 500 horsepower in the yard, because he's done so many tunes on these for different fuel types. It's perfectly safe. But yeah, we thought we might be able to trick the car, because it's a modern car. They just don't like to be tricked, and this car has so many warning lights. We need to sort all that out and make it more of a performance car. So there you go, once again at the Drift Games garage. It's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So Supra needs mapping, which we will do. We were going to bring it to the track day tomorrow, but now it's in limp mode, so we're going to try and get that done properly, get it sorted. All the rest of the cars are getting there, and then the IS200 will be going for drifting in the next episode. So we're going to take it to a track day and see if it's as good a skid car as it looks as a show car, and can it do both. That's pretty much it for this episode. A bit of a roundup for you guys. Oh, by the way, the Mustang, which we'll insert a little video of here. Might be sold and a new car being looked at, and we'll get to that in a future episode. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next episode.
How about me hoodie?
We'll get you a hoodie. You relax.
You're supposed to take that rubber band.